Hey, what's up, guys? So we got the two-door back from Custom Dimensions this week. We're gonna be stripping it completely, getting the body on a body cart, jigging everything up, and then we're gonna be sending it off to paint. So this is the last time we're gonna see it somewhat complete before it gets fully assembled. Interior will be all done, painted. It's going off to California Auto Worx end of this week, so we still have a long ways to go. So we're gonna strip it, finish welding everything up, finishing up the firewall, a lot of stuff underneath that we still got pending, but here it is. We'll also be going with you on some of the stuff we have incorporated into the build. During the build, we didn't really go through it as we were just working on it whenever we had a chance, so filming was not too great, but we'll show you as we tear it into a million pieces, strip it completely, paint everything, motor, get everything powder coated, and we'll show you some of the components we have. Hope y'all like it. Dash is ready to come out. Move on to the next step. All right, so most of the interior is out. Still got a bunch of wiring. We're gonna do a final looming, cleaning up to get it ready to go back in. Finalizing the welding on the firewall. Remove the fenders, and it's, I guess, not moving along. It's moving backwards, tearing it down, but part of the process. Check out our nifty little ice box. The curvature for the tub. All our hidden fittings. All right, so ripped out the dash. We're clearing out the wiring. We're gonna finish up the sheet metal on the firewall, trim all the stuff we're not gonna use. Got the fenders off and removing plumbing, AC lines, all the stuff we managed to cramp in here. So we're moving along, but moving backwards, ripping it down, but part of the process is our ice box we fabbed. So it's built to the radius of the tub. All our return feed and dumper on the bottom hidden. There's a lot of stuff that isn't really visible to naked eye, but once you start tearing down, you can see all the stuff we managed to cramp up in here. All right, so we stripped as much as we needed to before the cab needs to come off. Got all the lines, AC lines, all the plumbing out, blowers off, fenders, everything. Still sealing up the cowl. Finished patching up the firewall. There's our brake system. I know there's a disaster in here, but everything's coming out. Once we get it out, we're gonna start looming everything, getting prepped, so when we get the truck back from paint, everything will go smoothly. One thing on this build we hated was, well, I guess on all the OBSs, even my other one, door handles. These things suck. So you can see this thing closes and opens beautifully. That's because we took everything from the Camaro, including window regulators. We ripped all the mechanisms that were in here, all the scissor for the window, all those levers in there, got rid of all that crap, made new ones. And all it is just the OEM handle. Made it work with all the mechanisms from the Camaro. This thing works beautiful. And the body is separated. Still a bunch of work left, but it's moving. All right, so it's Sunday. I decided to come in and get as much of this welding wrapped up. There was a lot underneath the dash that needed to be welded. Tomorrow we'll go through it, do all the final grinding, smoothing everything out. But today, ripped apart the remaining of the interior, all the wiring, brake boost underneath the dash, everything. So tomorrow we'll go in here, clean everything up, and get everything to get sprayed, ready to get sprayed. Underneath the dashboard, you can see we cut most of the firewall, everything. We rebraced everything underneath. Right here in the tunnel, we had to make a pretty much like an open section for the wiring, so it's gonna come underneath the transmission. Still gotta clean everything up, but it's a lot of sheet metal. Everything's hidden on this thing, so you don't see anything on the firewall. Down there's a steering column shaft where it goes through. Underneath on the driver's side, the brake booster, ABS, everything we have on this. So just like it was on the 19 Camaro, we have ABS, full functioning, everything. The back, we're welding everything up, all the doghouse, sheet metal floor, tubs, getting everything ready to get smoothed out, then sealed up. But it is moving along. And we ripped out the harness. It looks like spaghetti, but yeah, we know where everything goes. Everything's zip tied. We're gonna be going through that, looming everything, cleaning everything up, and once we get it back from paint, everything should fall into place pretty good. But yeah, it's a lot of work. It's been a lot of work, but the outcome so far in its raw stage is pretty amazing to me. All the sheet metal, everything built it here, all handmade. So hope you guys like it. I'm super stoked. Up here too, since we did all the dash underneath, sealed everything up. That way water doesn't get inside. On the cowl, we're not sure what we're gonna run yet. Either a custom sheet metal one, we're not sure. In here, it's gonna get a grommet. This is where all our headlight wiring, all that good stuff goes through. But yeah, it's coming along. And just like that, we have a bare shell. Going to paint in the morning. Things all cleaned up and smoothed out. Let's give this thing some nice color. All right, so we're getting the Tahoe loaded onto the trailer. I'm gonna be taking it off to the body shop. Time to get some color on it. Mocked up the whole body, so it's frame off. Everything is getting sprayed in and out. Time for some color. Lots of sheet metal work on this thing.